When I use the word privilege, you can think of it in two ways. You can think of it as something amazing, a special gift bestowed on somebody, such as, for example, the privilege that a child has because their parents are well-to-do. They have privilege in that they're able to access certain things, and they wouldn't have that privilege if they weren't in relationship with that parent. We also have the more current societal version where privilege is considered a negative thing. It's not a gift. It's not something special. It's really used as something to trample the under people who are not as worthy of the privilege, even though they don't really qualify for the privilege in the first place. But you don't necessarily know you have privilege until you educate yourself. Now, regardless of how you fall on this scale of privilege and whether or not you like it, the fact is, in the Christian faith, we actually are privileged. We're not privileged because our faith gives us access in society in different ways, because the reality is our society is becoming more and more antagonistic to those who are Christians. But when we look at Romans 5 in particular, we see the privilege that is given to us by nature of being called children of God. We see this especially in Romans 5:2, where it says, because of our faith, Christ has brought us into this place of undeserved privilege where we now stand and we confidently and joyfully look forward to sharing God's glory. So actually, this thing of where Christ has brought us into this place, he didn't just give us access to God. The Greek actually is the meaning of he ushered us in. He made introduction. So it's like going to a concert and having a backstage access pass, but you don't really get to talk to the rock star. You just kind of sit in a corner and think you're really cool because you're backstage. That's not what it is with Christians. We have access, unfettered access to God because of Christ Jesus, where we can approach him with confidence and boldness in his name as his children. Now, the beautiful thing about God's privilege actually is that it's not just for those who are currently called Christians, not just those who fit in that special little class. The privilege is available to every single person on earth. It's undeserved by every single one of us, but it is there for us to take advantage of, to step into what it means to be privileged children of God. If you want to learn more about what this means, I'm happy to discuss it. But I hope you know who God is. I hope you know him personally. And I hope you accept this privilege that he has generously bestowed on you.